Honda just dropped 5 changes for the 2026 CR-V that are tearing the automotive community apart like nothing we've seen in a long time. If you're considering this compact SUV but can't figure out why every forum discussion turns into a heated argument, you need to understand what's really happening here. While Honda claims these updates make the CR-V better than ever, half the buyers are calling them disappointing compromises that miss the mark entirely. Number 5. Larger infotainment screen. Picture this. You're trying to navigate to an unfamiliar destination while your passenger is adjusting the climate controls, but you can barely make out the small screen through the glare of afternoon sunlight. This frustrating scenario has plagued CR-V owners for years with the inadequate 7-inch display on base models. Honda is finally addressing this pain point by making the 9-inch touchscreen standard across all trim levels. For families who rely on their SUV for everything from daily commutes to weekend road trips, having a readable, functional infotainment system isn't a luxury. It's essential for safety and convenience. The larger 9-inch standard display ensures every CR-V buyer gets legible navigation maps, clear backup camera feeds, and easy access to smartphone integration without squinting or leaning forward to see critical information. Honda has also added wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard equipment, but here's where the controversy begins. While Honda deserves credit for standardizing the larger screen, many buyers feel betrayed by how far behind the competition Honda has allowed itself to fall. When you're shopping for a new compact SUV and walk from a Toyota showroom with its 10.5-inch RAV4 display to a Honda dealer with a 9-inch screen, the difference is immediately obvious. The Hyundai Tucson offers a massive 12.3-inch touchscreen that makes Honda's upgrade feel modest. Therefore, Honda's improvement already feels outdated at launch. The situation becomes more frustrating with the digital instrument cluster controversy. Honda offers an impressive 10.2-inch fully digital cluster, but it's locked away behind higher trim levels. Base model buyers get a partially analog setup that feels like a deliberate push toward expensive versions. So Honda's screen upgrade solves one problem, or maybe it does not. But if you think that's the end of the controversy, wait until you see how they've handled the off-road capability question. Number 4. Trail Sport trim arrives. Every weekend, millions of families load up their SUVs for adventures beyond paved roads, reaching camping spots, accessing fishing lakes, or navigating muddy construction zones. These real-world situations expose the limitations of standard all-season tires and basic all-wheel drive systems, leaving drivers frustrated and potentially stuck. Honda's response is the CR-V Trail Sport, which addresses these scenarios with Continental Cross Contact ATR all-terrain tires that provide genuinely improved grip in dirt, sand, mud, and rocky terrain. The unique 18-inch shark gray wheels with recessed valve stems show Honda's understanding that off-road adventures can be tough on equipment. Visual enhancements like the silver skid garnish, orange Trail Sport badges, and gloss black trim pieces signal this isn't just another mall crawler. It's designed for actual adventure. The interior upgrades speak to outdoorsy families' needs. Trail Sport logos embroidered on headrests and all-weather floor mats acknowledge that adventure-ready SUVs will see dirt, sand, and spilled coffee. Distinctive amber ambient lighting creates an atmosphere matching the rugged exterior personality. But Honda sparked fierce debate by making the Trail Sport exclusively hybrid-powered. When planning challenging terrain miles from service stations, the last thing you want is additional complexity under the hood. Hybrid systems introduce multiple potential failure points like electric motors, battery packs, complex controls, etc. All these things could strand you in remote locations that the Trail Sport targets. Therefore, buyers feel Honda prioritized efficiency over rugged reliability that serious off-road use demands. The Trail Sport's hybrid-only approach is controversial enough, but that's nothing compared to the skepticism surrounding Honda's all-wheel drive improvements across the entire lineup. Number 3. Enhanced drivetrain technology. One of the most frustrating experiences for SUV owners is getting stuck in manageable situations. You're climbing sandy boat ramps, navigating snowy parking lots, or crossing muddy fields, and your all-wheel drive system can't deliver power where needed. Wheels with the least traction spin, while gripped wheels get no power. Honda's solution is enhanced traction management programming across all all-wheel drive models that simulates locking differential effects. When detecting wheel speed differences, it automatically transfers power to gripped wheels while braking slipping ones. This technology activates at speeds below 9 miles per hour, precisely when maximum traction matters for climbing out of sand or navigating snow. The beauty is transparency. Owners don't need new controls or special modes. The system helps automatically when needed. For buyers encountering occasional challenging conditions, specifications, this promises meaningful improvements without complexity. However, the community remains deeply skeptical due to years of disappointing CR-V all-wheel drive performance. The CR-V historically featured one of the weakest all-wheel drive systems in the segment, prioritizing fuel economy over traction capability. Therefore, experienced buyers question whether software can overcome hardware limitations. No electronic trickery compensates for modest ground clearance, missing skid plates, and a comfort-focused design. Critics argue enhanced traction management sounds impressive but may disappoint buyers testing real limits. The improvements feel more like marketing than genuine capability upgrades. Honda's drivetrain upgrades generate debate, but visual changes, or lack thereof, create even bigger controversy among buyers. Number 2. Conservative styling updates. When investing $30,000+ in a vehicle, you want it to look fresh for years. Nobody wants to drive something already appearing dated at purchase. Honda's 2026 exterior approach created passionate division among buyers debating whether subtle refinement or bold transformation was right. Defenders point to current design success. Updated 18-inch wheel designs provide a refreshed appearance without alienating the loyal base that made CR-V America's best-selling compact SUV. Ash green metallic for trail sport gives adventure buyers a distinctive choice from typical silver and black SUVs. This measured approach protects resale values by avoiding trendy elements that might look foolish in 5 years. Conservative updates maintain broad appeal across age groups and lifestyles, from young families to empty nesters who value substance over flash. But critics see timid updates as a dangerous miscalculation in competitive markets. When parking a 2026 CR-V next to Toyota's completely redesigned RAV4 or Hyundai's striking Tucson, Honda's minimal changes make the CR-V appear stale. Therefore, buyers might choose competitors based on visual excitement over Honda's reputation. Styling updates represent missed opportunities generating excitement among new buyers who weren't previously considering Honda. Many expected more dramatic improvements, especially considering significant changes throughout the competitive landscape. While styling controversy divides opinions, nothing generates more heated debate than what Honda charges for these changes. Number 1. Controversial price increases. Few things frustrate buyers more than discovering that researched vehicles suddenly cost significantly more. When budgeting for reliable family SUVs and prices creep upward, every dollar comes from other family priorities: vacations, college savings, and home improvements. The 2026 CR-V pricing triggered this frustration. Base LX jumps from $31,495 to nearly $32,000, while hybrids experience steeper increases. The all-new Trail Sport commands around $40,000, pushing CR-V into entry luxury territory. Supporters argue that increases reflect genuine value improvements. Every 2026 CR-V includes features previously requiring expensive upgrades: a larger touchscreen, wireless connectivity, charging pad. Enhanced traction management and additional equipment represent real value justifying higher pricing. For buyers who'd pay extra anyway, new pricing delivers better value by making desirable technology standard. Trail Sport's $40,000 reflects unique capabilities comparable offerings command similar premiums for. But increases generated fierce backlash from value-conscious buyers feeling Honda abandons its core position. The $32,500 starting price pushes the base CR-V closer to luxury territory, potentially excluding traditional Honda buyers who chose the brand for reliability and affordability. Therefore, many argue equipment upgrades don't justify substantial increases, especially when capability and styling improvements remain modest. Hybrid pricing creates accessibility concerns. With hybrids representing over 50% of sales, higher prices affect the majority of buyers. Critics worry Honda follows industry trends toward premium positioning, alienating practical customers who made the CR-V successful. The 2026 Honda CR-V captures challenges facing today's automotive industry, balancing innovation with affordability, capability with efficiency, evolution with expectations. Honda's 5 controversial changes reveal a company modernizing one of America's best-selling compact SUVs while keeping costs reasonable. But the mixed reception shows how difficult that balance has become. Whether you see updates as smart improvements or missed opportunities depends on buyer priorities. The larger screen addresses real pain points, but modest styling and pricing increases leave many feeling Honda could have done more. Trail Sport's hybrid-only approach represents Honda's modern off-road vision, but traditionalists remain skeptical. Ultimately, CR-V's success depends on whether Honda's calculated compromises resonate with mainstream buyers or create competitor opportunities. Speaking of competitors, key rivals are getting significant updates, particularly the CR-V's closest rival, the 2026 Toyota RAV4, which is getting a complete redesign. And if you think the world's best-selling SUV would play it safe, check out our next video about the shocking changes, and you'll realize Toyota has put its reputation to a real test. The new model comes only as a hybrid, with bolder styling than ever, and an interior that finally offers something more than pure functionality.